Downtown, but otherwise not too much going on here. We have team coverage of West Michigan's weather tonight. Fox 17 Jason Valentine out in the elements in Grand Haven, but we start with meteorologist Kevin Craig here in the studio. Okay, so what can you tell us about all this lake effect snow, Kevin?
Well, as you just mentioned, Michelle, we've only had trace amounts here over the last couple of days in Grand Rapids. Good evening, everybody. The highest snowfall total I can find so far actually comes to us from one of our weather watchers, Doug Tierhar, down in Hamilton. That's in northern Allegan County. 16 inches of snow. We've had at least a foot in places like Holland, Norton Shores there in southern Muskegon County. Grand Haven has picked up about 9 or 10 inches. What does a foot of snow look like? Let's take a look. We got another viewer photo here. This one comes to us from another weather spotter for us, Tony Visser down in Lake Allegan. That's in Allegan County. That is a foot of snow right there. You can see how the ruler is just buried in that snow. And again, as Michelle have pointed out, our lakeshore counties have just been pounded. We still have lake effect snow warnings out for the counties shaded in dark blue. That would include Ottawa, Allegan, Van Buren, Berrien, and Cass counties through 11 a.m. tomorrow morning. They'll see another 4 to 8 inches there. I'll show you that graphic in just a second. Lake effect snow advisory with lighter amounts across Kalamazoo, St. Joe, Branch counties and up to the north, Muskegon and Oceana counties. Look at the inland locations. Nothing there, though. Here's a quick peek at radar, and you can see these lake effect snow bands coming in with a northwest wind. There are 2 dominant snow bands still set up, one going across Muskegon County there right on into around the Grand Haven area. As we go down a little further, here's that main snow band right here. Look at this very distinct line as you come down 196. It's great weather until you hit that band of snow, and then you see you're near whiteout conditions with at least 1 inch per hour falling. This goes all the way down into Allegan, Van Buren County, into western Kalamazoo County, and here's the secondary band across western portions of Cass County. Again, some of these are producing snow of about 1 inch per hour with some near whiteout conditions. This is what I believe will fall as we head through the next 18-hour period. That's overnight and into tomorrow. 4 to 8 inches in the darker band of blue, 3 to 6 inches from Hardin to Muskegon down into Kalamazoo, and then a very sharp cutoff about 1 to 2 inches on the gray side there, and then nothing inland except a few flurries. Here's your day planner as we go through the evening hours. We'll be down around 23 degrees at midnight, falling to around 20. But what a completely different tale of two worlds. That's the thing about lake effect snow. Highly variable, and again, inland, not a whole lot happening.
Hardly anything. In fact, if you know, those of us who have been in this area and not gone to the lakeshore, you look at those pictures, it could be in a different state.
No question about it.
Just no clue. Yeah, such a ripoff for those of us who like snow.
Trust me, I'm glad you kind of mentioned that, because there's a chance of all of us to get in some snow late Thursday into Friday, and then maybe a storm coming in Sunday. I'll talk more about that in Maine weather, as if we don't have enough problems down at the lakeshore. That's going to be coming in the 7-day forecast.
All right, sounds good. We'll see you in a bit. Thanks, Kevin.
As Kevin mentioned, folks over on the lakeshore getting hit hard. Crews busy out there plowing.